Good evening. In this session, I'm taking you to learn how we can create content, learning resources for the purpose of taking classes using Google Notebook LM. This tool is not only used for creating content for teaching purposes, but also used by academicians and research scholars worldwide for the purpose of doing in depth research. You have lots of features available in the Google Notebook LM. I have taken you to the page of Google Notebook LM where you have the option Create Notebook. If you click Create Notebook, you will get a window like this. If you do not have materials in PDF format or ebook format, you can take sources from the internet using research search option. So if I give click, I give best sources from the web. I can give fast research option or deep research option. You can use any of these two according to the need. I'm giving fast research now and I'm going to give a command like find out relevant sources for the topic paraphrasing. So yeah, I'm taking a small topic just for giving clarity to you. The content appropriate for undergraduate students. So if I give click, Google Notebook LM will start searching for the sources that are available in the internet related to the topic paraphrasing. So in the meanwhile, we can look into the options that are available here. I'll explain. You have one option here, Studio. In if you click that, you have lots of other options. Now, if you look at the site, Notebook LM has completed its fast search and it has taken up resources from the internet. So if you give, I think 10 sources are there. So if you give import, all these sources will be uploaded in the resources section. So once it is done, you can give your prompt according to the topic you need. Okay. So if the content is getting uploaded here, you can give a prompt like give a brief explanation of what is paraphrasing and what is its function. So you have to make a note of it. I have given a command like give a brief explanation. So let us check how the Google Notebook LM gives a content. See here, you have an option. 10 sources are there. You can use all these 10 sources by clicking the option select all sources. If you do not want to use all the sources, if you are very selective about it, you can select only those options and give your command. So if I give click, so Notebook LM is trying to generate a content based on the input, based on the resources that are there. So it will give a brief account of what is paraphrasing and what are the functions of paraphrasing. For example, if you do not want a textual content, you want something different. So we can explore options here. You can click on infographic. So when you click infographic, again Google Notebook LM will work on generating an infographic based on the 10 sources that are available. In the meanwhile, you can give another option also. You can click mind map. So side by side, it will do both the work simultaneously. Infographic is being generated and mind map is also being generated. So mind map is a very simple task which is done in a jiffy by Google Notebook LM. See, this is a mind map that is created. If you click on each category, you will have explanation. So using this mind map, you can explain the concept to the class very effectively. So when you close this, you can get it. If you want it to be downloaded as an image, you can download it also. So it will be there in your source. You can close this. Then we can go to infographic. Infographic is a detailed document giving inputs in images, so it will take a little bit of time. You have the option of flashcards. You can generate quiz. See, if I give option like quiz, it will give a very beautiful quiz option, which can be given as a revision kind of to your students after the class is over. After you have completed the concept and for better understanding, you can give a quiz also to the students. So it's a very simple tool which can be used by anybody with a slighter training or a very mild little effort. Okay, not much of an effort is needed from our side. It's a very simple task which can be done by anybody and everybody. So quiz is being generated and infographic is also being generated. If you want this note to be saved, you have that option also. See, you can save it as a whatever material you want. If you want to do it as a shorter one or a longer one, if you give save option, it will save as a content. So quiz is ready. You can go through the quiz. See, you have the quiz here. It will be like a live quiz, a trial and trial kind of. You can give options next, next. No, it will give the answer. Okay, so it's a very simple activity-based learning that can be given as a supporting material for the students. So once the infographic is ready, infographic takes a bit of time and it also depends on the speed of your network connection. Sometimes it will come in a very short duration, sometimes it may take a little bit of time. As it is, again, as I said, it's a picture oriented content. So it's a little bit time taking. So you have slide deck also. It comes like you have flashcards also. All these are very simple, innovative materials that makes the class interesting. Once the infographic is generated, we can have a look at it. There are lots of other options that can be used based on the type of prompt we give. The Google Notebook LM's usage is actually very, very multifaceted. You can prepare questions based on Bloom's taxonomy level. So everything is based on the prompt we give. You can generate question papers. You can generate MCQs. You can generate PPTs using this. So lots of other uses are there. One by one, we can see in further sessions. But with this infographic being generated, I think we can close the session, or else I will show the infographic being generated in the next session, maybe as it takes time. Thank you.